Hello FGC, this is Vasus from Market Indonesia, and finally we have finished the golden lever. Thank you so much for the support. And golden lever is the final of golden project. So we put all the most popular golden parts into it, and we implement the best tech into this lever. Today I want to talk about the golden lever. Let's do it. This is golden lever. Golden lever use Myung-shin Korean lever design because Myung-shin Fanta is preferred by most Korean Tekken Pro player. And now I want to explain all the parts we use in this lever. Starting at the top, this is a bat-top handle. This is made from Darren plastic, and we put brace ring in it. So this bat-top will be exclusive only for this golden lever because we want to make an identity for this lever. So when people look at the bat-top, they already know that it is golden lever. So next is the other feature of the bat-top. So we make the diameter of the lower end is smaller or slimmer. Initially this is a low-high request, and after trying it, I find it is very comfortable to use, so I decided to implement it in golden lever. Next is the shaft. So we use 8.5mm shaft. If you use a full collar, you might consider 8mm shaft. We use this size because this is the most balanced shaft size, because the throw is not too deep and not too short. So after it, this is the golden plate. So I designed it to be compatible with Japan and Korean mounting. So this is for Japan mounting, and this one is for holes for Korean mounting. And it is made from stainless steel 304 grade with laser cutting. So under it, we can find a golden collar. Golden collar is a low collar. The head is just half of this full collar, so it can be installed in Japan case with small holes, no problem. Okay, let's see what's inside. For silicone, we use blue silicone medium tension. This is the most favorite and balanced tension. It is not too hard, so it won't make your hand tired using it in a long session, but it's still giving a quick neutral. But if you come from GLF Sanwa, you might have to adjust a while because GLF Sanwa is very light. The tension is very light. Inside the silicone, we use a Delin core. So this is the core. We use the core with the medium spring. This is the spring. This goes inside. This Delin core needs no lubrication and maintenance free because it is made from plastic. So it is not a metal versus metal, but it is metal versus plastic. And this spring is function, it will reduce wobble and still makes the bat-top easy to spin. And if you want the bat-top and the shaft is harder to spin, you might consider using the harder spring that comes with the kit, with the golden lever. So after the spring, we got a new part. This is a bushing. So the bushing acts like an adapter, so the bearing can be mounted at the correct height. Also, this bushing will prevent the switch bending issue, because when pivoting it will hit the hole of the lower base and limit the actuator to bending the switch plate. And then for the actuator, this is a bearing actuator. The diameter is 14 mm. So this is only can be used at 15 to 15.5 mm switch spacing in golden base, of course, because only the golden base offer that small switch spacing. This is bearing, so it will eliminate friction between the actuator and the switch plate. I will show you later. So for the switch, we use Omron switch. Omron is one of the best electronic parts manufacturer in the world, so it's very reliable, and the switch is sensitive and smooth. And last is the golden base. This is made from Delrin and machined using CNC. So what's special about the base is we use a slot shape, so we can slide the switch and we can adjust the configuration of the switch. Okay, next I will show you how to install and build the golden lever. Okay, so I want to show you how the bearing actuator works. As you can see, this is very smooth and there is no friction. Let's focus it. See? because the bearing spin and there is no friction. So using this bearing actuator, it will make your movement is very smooth, extremely smooth, no more friction. So one last thing, I know most of us grew in with the arcade culture, and arcades are dying lately. It's kind of upset, but in Japan we still have arcade. So I add 4 holes, so you can use these holes to mount Golden Lever on Noir arcade panel. No need modification. So you can just go to Japan, bring your Golden Lever and put inside the cabinet. Just use 2 screws. I will show you the screw. Just put 2 screws and you can install it inside the Noir Tekken cabinet. Golden Lever right now is the only Korean lever that can be mounted directly to the Noir arcade panel without modification. And thank you so much for Brand Kayaks for making this happen. Without your help, this is never going to happen, bro. Thank you so much. So as you see, my friend, we have spent 3 years together developing Golden project, and after this final, we can say our project is a successful project. We have watched our project winning the biggest stage in FGC, which is EVO and Tekken World Tours. I also want to thank you all guys for supporting me doing what I love. It is very fun project to do. What next? I don't know. But until then, please enjoy Golden Lever. And thank you FGC.